Now, another concept that we highly have to remember for our boards is that notes to accounts that we have to make for share capital. Firstly, understand what is notes to accounts. अब जब हम पार्टनरशिप और सोल प्रोप्राइटरशिप का बैलेंस शीट बना रहे थे दैट टाइम we would not be interested in the format that much. We could have placed any item anywhere, and whatever amount of figures you would want to place, you can place it just before in the inner column and write it in the outer column, right? But now we are dealing with a company. A company has to maintain a certain schedule specified by the government, because of which it makes the balance sheet, and the balance sheet just shows the final figures. It does not have any workings to it. So all the workings of the company is shown in the notes to accounts. Now all other items in the balance sheet, notes to accounts, you can show as you want. There is no format. But share capital has a specific format. In the notes to accounts of share capital, the first thing that you can see here is authorized share capital. Now remember, what is authorized share capital? Let's say today I want 10 lakh rupees. I divided this 10 lakh rupees as 1 lakh number of shares of 10 each. When I'm doing 1 lakh number of shares of 10 each, I can't just go and ask people randomly that I want this much money. I have to first go to the government and get myself authorized from the government that I'm allowed to get this much amount of money from the public. That is exactly what is authorized share capital. Authorized is also known as registered or nominal. Same thing. When you go to the government, get permission, that is it. Authorized, as easy as it gets. Okay, so let's assume that here I'm getting 1 lakh equity shares of rupees 10 each. 10 lakh. Now remember, in the lifetime of the company, I can raise 10 lakh because utna मैंने government से permission मांगा हुआ है. It's possible that right now when I'm starting work, I might not require the whole of the 10 lakh. Maybe I just require 8 lakh. So I'm going to issue 8 lakh here. So if I want to get 8 lakh as my amount here, I will do 80,000 equity shares of rupees 10 each. Next step, subscribed share capital. You ask the people that, listen guys, अभी फिलहाल मुझे 8 lakh rupees चाहिए, that is 80,000 shares of 10 each. There are three ways by which the public can react. One is the public could say that, oh, you want that much, we give you that much. That is called how much you asked for, they gave you exactly that. The other one is we asked for 80,000 equity shares and the public was so happy with your company and whatever you were going to do in the future that 1 lakh equity shares were subscribed. Now, such a concept is called oversubscription. And in such a case, there are different ways you have to deal with the extra money you're getting. And the final is that you asked for 80,000, but the public just gave you, let's say, 60,000. Now, here comes a rule. Remember, if you've asked for 80,000 rupees and the public has given you only 60, then the government says that you can't start your company, give the money back. So you will ask me, ma'am, then what is the case? When can I start the company? The company can be started only when, if you ask for 80,000, people at least subscribe to 90% of your shares. That means 80,000 का 90% is 72,000. At least 72,000 तो आना ही चाहिए. 72 और उसके ऊपर आया, great. Start your company, that will go in subscribed capital. Whereas anything below that, give the money back. Your company can't start. You have to refund the money. So remember, three things. Jo manga, wo mila. Subscribed. Other is wherein you asked for 80, you got 1 lakh. That is a great case. That is oversubscription. Okay. Wherein you have pro rata allotment and all of that, which we will learn in our crash course. And last case, where you have 80,000, but people only gave you 60,000 shares. This is a case of under subscription. Here, you have to make sure कि 80,000 का 90%, that is at least 72,000 मिले. Varna, this company cannot start. Then we also have subscribed and fully paid up, subscribed but not fully paid up. We will talk about this in detail in our crash course, which starts on 13th of December. So if you think that this content actually helped you and you understood the concept instead of just you mugging it up, the crash course is just the right thing for you. I'm going to start on 13th of December and we're going to finish just before boards. So grab your seat and I'm in this with you.